Okay, peace and blessings to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me again tonight. Blessings to you. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, anywhere in the world. So glad that you have stopped in to spend this time with me. And hopefully you will learn something or glean something or find something in here that will be helpful. And as we continue to go along, I'm kind of concentrating right now on Palestine and Israel and the war that's going on between them, because it is relevant in a sense to us, because some of the things that the Palestinian people are going through and Jewish people have gone through, we have gone through the same things or similar things. And so I think it's important to support people in their time of need and in their time of trouble, and that we offer, our support and our prayers to them, and speak out against the atrocities that the Zionists and Hamas are doing. Okay, 'cause both of them are equally evil, equally wrong, shedding innocent blood and taking lives of people who still should be here. So not going to support them in what they're doing, but we'll support the people who are negatively affected through no fault of their own. Okay. Also want to talk about Anthony Blinken and his statement about when he saw the Palestinian children being dug out from under the rubble, he saw his own children. I don't believe that for a minute, because if you did, you would be doing everything you could to stop this war that's going on. Instead, you're supporting it. So no, that was a ploy, didn't work. Okay. President Biden, disappointed in him. Grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Heard about President Biden most of my life growing up. And I just had a different picture of him in my mind. I don't know. I think he's complicit, as other presidents before have been complicit. And I just didn't think that he would go down that road, but he has. And I'm really disappointed in that. And also, we talk about assault on other people, yet we had in this country, I saw 2 TikToks talk about this. We saw, we see all of this carnage and everything going on, and we talk about, the weapons and things like that, yet we let people have military grade automatic weapons even before they reach their 21st birthday in some places, and we allow them to go ahead and get these weapons that are designed to do nothing else but take lives, that have taken the lives of so many of our children. But it's okay. Yeah. How can we expect for them to be concerned about us and our children when they're not concerned or about the Palestinians and the Jewish people in Israel who have gone through all kinds of loss through no fault of their own? So we continue to pray for those people. Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can do this again. This is probably like the 6th time I'm trying it. So we'll see if I can get it done. Okay, thank you. And I probably will not be able to get back on here at the end of this. So what I do want to say is thank you so much for coming in, for joining in, for spending time here. And prayerfully you will get something out of it that will be useful and helpful to you. And after this, we're going to go ahead and revert back to some things that pertain more to African descendants and others. Okay? All right. So peace and blessings to you. See you on the other side.
That the United States stands with Israel. We will not ever fail to have their back.
Here in the U.S., some Jewish American communities are increasing the pressure on President Biden to call for a ceasefire. At a campaign fundraiser in Minneapolis last night, a rabbi and member of the organization Jewish Voice for Peace even interrupted the president mid-speech. Take a look.
Mr. President, if you care about Jewish people as a rabbi, I need you to call for a ceasefire right now.
President Biden reportedly responded saying he called for a humanitarian pause in Gaza to give time to get the more than 200 prisoners taken by Hamas out. Executive Director of Jewish Voice for Peace, Stephanie Fox, joins me now with more. Stephanie, thanks for coming on. What did you make of President Biden's response to Rabbi Rosenberg?
Listen, we are demanding the only option for saving lives in the face of what is honestly an unspeakable level of Israeli military violence and atrocity against Palestinians trapped in Gaza, not to mention the 200 Israeli hostages, but 2.3 million Palestinians just as Israel rains down bombs on churches and refugee camps and hospitals, killing thousands and thousands and thousands as there's no food or water or electricity. People are operating on the floor in the dark without anesthetic. And our electeds are funding and fueling what can only be described as a genocidal war on Palestinians. And so, as Rabbi Jessica Rosenberg said, as thousands and tens of thousands of Jews are saying around the country, Joe Biden, elected officials, nothing less than an absolute ceasefire. It's the only moral option to save lives, and it's the only thing that will make possible a future of justice and peace for all people in that land.
Now, all right, we're going to turn to breaking news right now. The House votes to censure Democratic Representative Rashida Tlaib, the action taken against the Michigan Congresswoman for criticizing Israel and for supporting Palestinians during the Israel-Hamas war. Censure is a punishment, one step below expulsion from the House.